screen door creaks, a ghost in the night. The porch light flickers, it don't burn bright. A lone wolf howls somewhere far, somewhere near. The bottle's half empty, but the memory's clear. Whiskey and the wind, they both know my name. One numbs the sorrow, the other fans the flame. Out here in the shadows where the lost begin, I find my comfort in whiskey and the wind. The cicadas hum like a funeral hymn. The river's edge whispers secrets grim. I see your face in the rippling black, but the current pulls and you don't look back. Whiskey and the wind, they both know my name. One numbs the sorrow, the other fans the flame. Out here in the shadows where the lost begin, I find my comfort in whiskey and the wind. The stars hang heavy like tears in the sky. The truth's a burden, but so is the lie. If I call your name, will the night call back? Or will it just echo through this endless black? Whiskey and the wind, they both know my name. One numbs the sorrow, the other fans the flame. Out here in the shadows where the lost begin, I find my comfort in whiskey and the wind. Bottle's empty but still heavy in my hand, like the weight of all the sins I can't withstand. Moonlight crawls through the cracks in the floor. Every shadow whispers she ain't here no more. Whiskey and ghosts, they keep me awake. Every sip I take, every heart I break. Her voice in the wind, her face in the flame. I call out her name, but it echoes the same. The old screen door still creaks like it did that June, back when her laughter filled up every room. Now it's just me and the silence we made, digging through memories that won't ever fade. The clock ticks slow, the past moves fast. Every moment's a moment that I can't outlast. Whiskey and ghosts, they haunt me tonight. Every wrong I've done, every lost fight. Her voice in the wind, in the flame. I call out her name, but it echoes the same. If I could trade my soul for one more chance, I'd lay down my pride, take her hand. But the devil's deal's all I've got left, and I'm drowning in the promises I never kept. The bottle's empty, but it ain't enough. The night is quiet, the road is rough. Moonlight spilling on a broken fence. Every mile feels like a consequence. Whiskey and wildflowers, they fade just the same. One burns your throat, the other whispers your name. And time rolls slow, but it cuts so deep. Whiskey and wildflowers, the only things I keep. Your shadow lingers on the old porch swing. The air still carries the song you'd sing. A photograph cracked in a rusted frame. Even the wind knows it ain't the same. I tried to outrun the ghosts inside, but they're stitched in the seams of this southern night. Whiskey and wildflowers, they fade just the same. One burns your throat, the other whispers your name. Time rolls slow, but it cuts so deep. Whiskey and wildflowers, the only things I keep. Steel guitar cries just like I do. Every chord's a memory that bleeds right through. Ashes to ashes, dust to regret. But your voice, darling, I can't forget. Ooh. bottle sweats on the windowsill. The clock ticks loud in the quiet chill. A lone coyote cries on the ridge tonight. The moon hangs low, casting a ghostly light. Whiskey and shadows, they're all I know. They fill this room where the cold winds blow. I reach for your face, but it's just the air. Whiskey and shadows, and no one there. Floorboards creak like a mournful hymn. Memories linger, their edges dim. Your voice still echoes, soft and clear. But the silence now is all I hear. It burns, each thought stings. Love's a song the darkness sings. Whiskey and shadows, they're all I know. They fill this room where the cold winds blow. I reach for your face, but it's just the air. Whiskey and shadows, and no one there. I chased the sun, but it slipped away. Left me drowning in this shade of gray. The stars are mocking, they watch, they stare. Whiskey and shadows, they don't care. Cut sharp and through the hollow trees, a whisper of ghosts in the southern breeze. The creek runs low, just a murmur inside, beneath the moon that won't meet my eye. The shadows on the pine, they linger, they crawl, stretching long and lean against the cabin wall. Every creak of the floor, every groan of the night sings the sorrow of a love gone quiet. The bottle's dry, but the ache still stays like a slow burn ember in the cold ashtrays. Her voice a phantom, it calls through the dark, a song with no ending, a flame with no spark. The past, it won't sleep, it won't let me be. A prison of memories, no key to set me free. Shadows on the pine, they linger, they crawl, stretching long and lean against the cabin wall. Every creak of the floor, every groan of the night sings the sorrow of a love gone quiet. I could run, I could leave, but the roots run deep. This land and its ghosts, they're the secrets I keep. The cicadas hum like a hymn to the lost. Every choice, every tear comes with a cost. Shadows on the pine, they linger, they crawl, stretching long and lean against the cabin wall. Every creak of the floor, every groan of the night sings the sorrow of a love gone quiet.
Moon hangs low like a lonesome sight, whispering secrets to the blackened sky. Cicadas hum, but the silence grows on this hollow road where the cold wind blows. Shadows on the hollow road, carrying weight I can't unload. Every step feels heavy, slow, haunted by the things I know. The church bell rings though the pews are bare. Ghosts of prayers linger in the air. A whiskey bottle's my only friend, chasing down sins that won't ever end. Shadows on the hollow road, carrying weight I can't unload. Every step feels heavy, slow, haunted by the things I know. I see her face in the rising smoke, every laugh now a cruel, cruel joke. The stars don't shine, they just stare me down as I wander lost through this dying town. Shadows on the hollow road, carrying weight I can't unload. Every step feels heavy, slow, haunted by the things I know. guilty man's face, whispering secrets to the pines. The river rolls dark as the devil's lace, carrying the weight of lost time. And the wind, oh the wind, it tells tales I can't unhear. On this lonely southern night, shadows dance in the firelight. Every ghost I tried to leave behind comes calling, comes crawling through the hollows of my mind. A bottle sits heavy on the table's edge, samber glow, a friend and foe. The clock's slow tick is a preacher's pledge to bury me beneath what I know. And the stars, oh the stars, they burn cold, they burn far. On this lonely southern night, shadows dance in the firelight. Every ghost I tried to leave behind comes calling, comes crawling through the hollows of my mind.
The porch light flickers, a mall spins near. Cicadas hum their lonesome prayer. The bottle's empty, the clock ticks slow. A shadow falls where the whiskey won't go. Whiskey and ghosts, they linger tonight, filling the dark, stealing the light. I can't run, no I can't hide from whiskey and ghost on a southern night. The wind cut sharp through the pines so tall. voice starts to fall. Her name still hangs in the air like smoke. Every word she left, a cruel little joke. The stars don't blink, they just stare me down. This old heart's a haunted battleground. Whiskey and ghosts, they linger tonight, filling the dark, stealing the light. I can't run, no, I can't hide from whiskey and ghosts. On a southern night, I see her face in the river's black glass. Every ripple whispers of the past. A preacher's hymn plays faint in the breeze, but salvation feels so far from me. If you're wild, the moon's just a sliver, sharp as a knife, cutting through the smoke of this hollow light. A bottle half empty, shadows on the wall. The clock don't tick here, it don't move at all. Whiskey and wildfires burn the same, slow and steady, but they'll take your name. Ashes to embers, dust to bone. Out here in the dark, I'm always alone. The wind hums low through the cypress trees, a ghost of a hymn in a minor key. The gravel road whisper calling me back, but every mile's a memory, every turn's a crack. And the stars, they don't speak, they just watch as I break. Whiskey and wildfires burn the same, slow and steady, but they'll take your name. Ashes to embers, as dust to bone. Out here in the dark, I'm always alone. A preacher once told me to pray through the pain, but my prayers are just smoke in the devil's domain. The past is a canyon too wide to lead, and the fire in my chest is too strong to keep.
Porch light swinging, buried alive. Moss circle around it, shadows thrive. Cicadas scream through the humid air, but the silence inside I can't repair. It's whiskey and the wind keeping me awake, a bottle for the pain, a howl I can't shake. Every ghost I bury comes calling again on nights like this. It's whiskey and the wind. The floorboards creak like a mournful hymn. This house remembers what I've done to him. The echoes linger, the guilt cuts deep. A heart full of secrets I'll never keep. I pour another glass, the amber shines, trying to outrun these sins of mine. It's whiskey and the wind keeping me awake, a bottle for the pain, a howl I can't shake. Every ghost I bury comes calling again on nights like this. It's whiskey and the wind. The steel guitar cries like the tears I've shed, a melody born from the words I never said. The moon's a witness, it don't forgive. It just watches me wrestle the life I live.